Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to The Discriminating Gamer and another unboxing video. Today we're going to look at Into the Whirlpool, a full account of the bloody fighting that swept through Rose's wheatfield on July 2nd, 1863. This is designed by Herman Lettman, published by Blue Panther LLC. Now, this is number one in the Tattered Flags series. So Tattered Flags number one, Into the Whirlpool, is the first in a series of hybrid historical miniature board game designs that simulate tactical American Civil War combat in a playable format. All right, this is a game for 2+ players. 120 minutes to 180 minutes is going to be your playtime, and ages 14 and up. All right, now Herman Lettman has become one of my favorite designers, so I am really excited to see what is in this game, and I can't wait to give it a try. So let's get this thing open up. Let's look inside and let's see what we are going to get. All right. Woo, that's some crinkly paper. All right, let's get this game box opened up. All right, so start off, looks like we're gonna have some dice right off the bat. We've got some blue and white 10s. They feel really good. Nice smooth texture to them. Looks like we're going to get a set of cards. Looks like we get to start with cards on this one. All right, let's get this second little sleeve off of here. Okay, looks like the backs are all going to be the same on all of these. I'm not really sure what they're for because, well, I haven't even looked at the rule book yet. All right, but it looks like we're going to, I have no idea. I literally have no idea what's on this. So let's just go ahead and take a look at them. So it looks like we have different orders for the two different sides. Okay, or 3 or 4, I don't know. So we're going to figure out how this is, or at least what everything's going to look like. All right, fire looks like we've got a couple, possibly the same ones there. Skirmisher harassment. Looks like those all might be the same as well. Choose 3. Yep, looks like they're all about the same. Okay, there's some just single cards in here. All right, try to keep that glare off of everything for you. All right, perceived enemy activity. All right. And again, like I said, I haven't even heard of this game, and which is really surprising because I really like Herman Lettman's games. But if it's got Herman Lettman's name on it, all I can say right now is I want to play it. Okay, so let's put them off to the side. So after the cards, we're going to go down and let's see. So we're going to get what looks like maybe a player aid. It's going to give us a lot of all of our combat fire tables. Yeah, combat tables, formation, morale. Here's your sequence of play up here in the corner. So it looks like we're going to get 2 of those. Yep. So 1 for every player, each player. That's always good to have. All right, and let's see. We've got what looks like some. Oh yeah, some token boards. No, this is kind of really interesting. Okay, so here's your token board. I'll give you a good look at one side. Okay, here's going to be the back side, that board. Okay. All right. Now, what's cool is it's thick. I thought they were kind of wood tokens, but maybe they are. Oh, I think actually they are. But they're really, really tight in there. Everything's, they just fall out really nice. So yeah, these might be like I was thinking they were almost like a foam board, but nope. Yep, they're actually just a screened wood. So those look really good. I like it. Okay, different than your standard tokens that you see just on a regular cardboard. All right, so we'll open this up, and it looks like what we're going to have is we're going to have a series of paper maps. All right, and it looks like, let's see if we can get these in here. Okay, we got a little glare up there. I'll see if I can take care of that real fast. Okay, at least get it off. Okay, so it looks like we have a turn order track that's going to be on the bottom, little terrain chart. Okay, and that is going to be scenario 1. This is going to be first contact. Okay, you get a good look at that. All right, we flip it over. Okay, then we're going to get scenario 2. I'm knocking stuff on the floor, so I'm trying not to do that. Give you a look at what that's going to look like. Okay, scenario 3. I can kind of see why they did these as paper, but then a big giant double fold or fold, just single fold in the middle. If they do these as a printed map board, that would actually really increase the cost of the game. Okay, we give you just an idea of what these look like. All right, scenario 5. So based on this, I'm going to say this is a scenario-based game. All right, and so it looks like we're going to have 5 scenarios there. Okay, so let's get these put back over here. All right, and that's going to be our map boards. All right, always good to see the maps before I look at the rules and everything else. I kind of like doing that. But the problem is they don't always come in the box that way. All right, so the rule book. Let's see, let's flip it over. There's nothing really in the back, but we do know it's going to be a 36-page rule book. Okay, and let's see what we got. And I'm going to turn this sideways just so we can kind of set that on there, because this book kind of wants to bend a little bit. Okay, let's give you an idea of what this thing is going to look like. And this paper is really hard for me to grab. We got the setup, we got your brigade orders. Okay, I'm just gonna, this one's kind of a little harder to see, so I'm just gonna kind of flip through this one pretty fast. Got your movement charts, and it really doesn't want to lay flat either. It just kind of really wants to bow. All right. Let's see. But being as it's a rule book, I haven't looked to see possibly if this is online. So if anybody wants to, of course, go find the rule book online, you can always read it. That usually helps me decide if it's a game that I want to invest into or not by just checking out how the rules are. Some of these games, though, I've actually had some games I look at the components, look and see how they are, and I'll buy them from there. Or others, I want to see how they're played. So all really depends on the game and the type of game it is. Okay, so that's your rule book. Almost looks like these are printed on large paper, just folded in half. All right, let's get the rest out. I'm actually going to pull the rest of this stuff out because it is not wanting to come out of the box very easy. All right, so now we're going to get into the scenario book. So it looks like there's actually 6 scenarios, so we might use one of the maps twice. It's going to be my guess. Okay, and let's see. So we have scenario 1, first contact. Looks like we might have how everything's going to be set up. Okay, there's your scenario 2, 3. All right, 3, and then 4 is going to start down here. The Whirlpool of Death. Okay, that one looks quite involved. The Bloody Wheatfield is 5. And looks like scenario 6 is just going to be our back last page here. I think I had half of that maybe off the camera. All right. Okay. Now, looks like we're going to have some more counters. Now, these actually have a nice texture to them. So I don't know if you can actually hear that. Probably not, but these are, yeah, they actually feel really good. Okay, we just kind of give you an idea of those again without me moving them around too much. But they feel to be the same as the original tokens that I pulled out. All right, we're going to have, looks like it's going to be a turn track. This looks like it was the same that was on the bottom of the scenarios. So this might be one that you can put off to the side so you have a second one. I don't know. Looks like we're going to have another token board. Do I have that right set up? Yeah, I do. Okay. Get it back all on the screen so you can see everything there. All right. And the back side. There you go. And again, same product. And this, we have a big giant map. All right. Okay, now this is Rose's Wheatfield. We got the Stony Hill. Let's see if we can kind of get this in here a little bit so everyone can kind of see what this looks like. Okay. And there you go. And that is going to be the map. Or one map. I'm not really sure how this map is going to be used for everything else, but I don't know. We'll figure it out once we get this thing opened up into the table. All right, so everything's basically going to go back in the box the same way it came out, but I'm going to put all the maps down in the bottom. Let's put that one there. Okay, these, I always flip the seams from one side to the other. Seems to give me the most room in the box, equals everything out the most. I'm going to go ahead and put all of the tokens in now. Now I'm going to punch all these. I'm going to stick them in bags. You're not going to want to watch me do that. That's boring as anything. All right, we'll put the cards there. I'll end up putting those in some bags. The dice are going to go in some bags as well, or a bag. And there we go. Okay, now that is Into the Whirlpool. Like I said, this is #1 in the Tattered Flags series, but it's Herman Lutman. I'm so excited. I mean, I've played his other games, Plum Island Horror, Dawn of the Zeds. I'm getting ready to learn Viva la Emperor. I'm just excited just because of the designer right now. I want to get this to the table, and I want to see how this is going to play. I I hope this is something you guys found helpful. Leave any comments down below. And as always, thank you for watching.
Please somebody help me on my feet again. And I don't know where I'm going, and I don't know where I've been. Please somebody...
Finally, mercifully, in the midst of the slaughter, the pizza arrived.